Okay, so guys, this is a problem here out of, I think this is going to be 4.3, and we are trying to add some polynomials together. And this problem here has a whole lot of fractions, so this is what's going to make it probably more challenging, but we're going to go piece by piece. Okay, so what I'm going to do first, I'm going to look at my like terms. So I know that this 1/2 p squared and that 3/4 p squared are like terms because they're both p squareds, okay? So remember what it is we're doing when we're combining like terms. We're really just adding the numbers in front of those variables, right? So the numbers that I'm really going to add, I'm going to add 1/2, and I'm going to add 3/4. So in order for me to do this, I need to come up with a common denominator, right? So my common denominator between 2 and 4 is going to be 4. So I'm going to put 4s here, okay? And then think about what it is we're doing. We're asking ourselves, what did I multiply 2 by so that I would get 4? Well, I'm going to multiply that one by 2, so I got to multiply this one by 2. That's going to stay at 2 now. And then since I didn't change this 4 here, I'm not going to change that 3 either. So we're ending up with 5/4. Now that 5/4, y'all, that's the number, oops, there we go. That's the number in front of my p squared, okay? Now I'm going to do the same thing again, but now I'm going to look at the numbers in front of the p's. So we have a -1/3 and a 5/6. So we're going to add -1/3 plus 5/6. We need to, again, get common denominator. So between 3 and 6, 6 is going to be our common denominator, right? And we're going to come back here. We're going to say, look, we had to multiply this one here by 2. So we got to multiply that one by 2. So there's a 2 here. I don't want to forget the negative because it was part of it. Okay. And then there's a plus in the middle. I didn't change this 6 here, so I'm not going to change that 5 either. Okay. So now we're going to combine our fractions. The bottom part stays 6. -2 plus 5. If I owe you $2 and I have 5, I'm left with 3. And then we can reduce that to 1/2. So now that 1/2, that's the number in front of our p, okay? And then we're almost done here. We're going to look at the last part. Now we have a +2 and a -8. So a +2 and a -8. Remember what this means. I have $2, but I owe you 8. So I owe you 6. And then there's my -6, okay? So we end up with a 5/4 p squared plus a 1/2 p and then -6. If y'all got any other questions, y'all just let me know. I'm happy.